Hmm? Look more.
That's
Look, there's like two. There's two floors here. You see?
okay. This place I didn't see it.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's see.
Wow, cabbage.
I love cabbage. I feel like
Okay.
growing up, nobody actually made it right. So I never really liked cabbage, but it's because people didn't know how to cook it properly. So I had to learn myself.
Okay. Okay, a door open. Does this place like some?
Hmm?
Okay, I opened it.
Yay.
I like the music too. Here. We start what?
Every region has different music. So like that matches the vibe of each region. So if there's like an Asian region, it's gonna do like typical Asian. If there's like a, I mean, if there's like
What
a
the hell is this guy?
Japanese, there's gonna be the samurai.
What the hell? He deals a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, this guy, you have to be careful. Use your Bennett ult to heal. Don't forget to use it. Okay. Use your... Pull out your Bennett and use your ult. Because it's gonna heal your other characters.
It's not healing anyone.
No, because you're... No, like, you need to, like, have the character on the field that needs healing. Well, it only heals...
What?
It only heals whoever is, like, on top of the circle.
What?
Yeah. Do your ult on Noelle. She pulls out that huge sword. Big old dick. Alright.
What the hell is this?
Hmm? Use your ult
Fuck,
on.
I died.
Use your ult on Ben on... Well, it's fine if you die.
Oh my god, this guy is strong.
Yeah. He's like a mini boss. You can like pull out your bear.
Oh my god, I need to revive people.
If you select your character that is dead, it will give you like pull up this like screen that's gonna revive them. You can like use the food to revive.
What's the hurry?
Fried eggs are the best. It's like really good to like make a bunch of fried eggs so you can just make revive. How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Is there wind currents somewhere around here? Don't tell me you have to climb all the way.
What the hell is this guy?
You have to use your ult. You see like when there's like a circle?
Where's my ult?
When you have like if you press ult, then like the number of the character is like it pulls him out, like it pulls like the ult instantly. You do like alt 4.
Oh my god, this guy is immortal.
Do alt 4.
He keeps
He's beating your ass.
Hey, not a bad haul.
shit, bro.
Oh damn. He's almost dead. There you go.
Yeah, I love her. She's always saving me.
You have to use your abilities. Don't just attack. You have to use your abilities.
Hmm.
What happens if you're like if you're playing Lux and you just like walk up to enemies and you just auto attack them? You get destroyed, right? You're not an ADC.
Something to add to my collection.
You have to use your cast your abilities. Where's the third one?
Full throttle.
You have to leave, yeah. There you go. Good
Yeah,
job,
yeah.
baby. Yay. I have to teach you how to fight in this game. That was painful to watch. If you go to the statue, if you open the map and you go to the statue, you can heal. No, not the teleport, the statue. It's like the big teleport. Those, yeah, right there.
Yeah, I get confused between them.
Yeah, I mean, it's normal.
But they're not healing.
If you do the blessing, statue's blessing, you can... not statue's blessing.
Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'll bring like this menu, and you can like heal your characters. You just have to click on them. Oh, you can do yeah, you can do it to 100. Honestly, I would do to 100. Yeah. Oh, I just it just reminded me to increase it. Each day it refills. I remember like when I started playing the game.
Yay.
When I started playing, I used to go to people's worlds and steal their statue healing. It's fucked up.
Oh my god.
I know.
You're actually crazy.
I know, I know. It was tough back then because there was like no guide, so you had to like figure all these things out on your own.
Rev the engines.
I think I have the boss battle. I'm gonna fight the boss now. On my stream. Oh, food delivery. There you go.
Here?
Mm-hmm. You have to teleport. No, you were on the right screen. You just had to click on the teleport. Just teleport there. There you go.
Oh my god, I have to fight
I'm
again.
thinking about
You got
turning
this.
these adventures into song. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years.
Use
to
your
come.
Kaya
I've loved that
to
song
fight them.
since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
There you go. You have your ult. Just throw away. Yeah, like whenever you get like an ult, you have to use it.
Master Diluc, despite advice,
You should.
Like, don't be shy on like spending.
Please tell me this is all.
responsibility, perhaps.
If you get used to fighting, it's good.
It's freedom.
Because you're gonna have to fight in this game.
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom?
I really like Kaya.
She really is.
Yeah, me too.
And its citizens. I hope that no one. He has the right. Vent. Well then, traveler. Just like the last.
I like how like whenever somebody refers to me, he's like,
No wonder
Booby.
his voice sounds familiar.
It literally shows it on all caps as well. Oh, okay. I have my boss battle here. Don't watch my stream unless you want to get spoiled. Oh my god. I know for now, like until like, you know, later in the game where you're acquainted with everything, I'll get into like the artifact explanation because like artifacts are like such an important part of this game.
Oh my god, this guy didn't move. He was frozen the whole time. Oh shit. Come here to the water.
Why you want to fight them in the water? You don't have to like do that. I mean, you're already like much stronger than them. You could just hit
I
them
like how it looks like when they're frozen.
Fair enough. Oh, this is like a. I think there's like a mini boss here, right?
Yeah, I killed him fast. He
nice.
wasn't moving at all.
Nice, because you were like freezing him a lot. Good job, baby.
Yeah, he was like frozen.
You're playing
Perma
it.
freeze.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're playing the game well. Ooh, oh my god. Yeah, it's not that crazy, but whatever.
Mm.
Do, 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 do.
Sooner we're done, the
Okay. Let's see if I can beat this guy up. Okay. Storm Terror fight. Wait, I don't watch my shit because maybe I'll spoil you. This is like, oh my god, I remember like this during like this boss battle when I started playing. I remember I used to be so. I used to be so.
They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
It's actually crazy how this is. They managed to like turn this into like a mobile game.
Just hold on a bit longer.
It's pretty crazy. Today's actually pretty good weather. I was able to just open the window. Also, I needed some fresh air. I literally opened the windows, like, I don't know, I think my roommates didn't really like that. But we need some fresh air into in the apartment.
I'll extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
This fight is boring. Takes forever. Why does this stream look so much better than mine? What are you doing that's so much better than me? Maybe it's on Twitch. Maybe streaming on Twitch has like better quality. Your streaming looks way higher quality than mine. Oh my god, I remember
Because
this.
I'm just better.
I know. It do be like that. Dodging everything, I'm such a pro. Oh, I'm literally just tabbing out of this fight, so like it's taking forever.
Valen, I'm sorry this is hurting you. Must have cursed the
Okay. Big cutscene.
Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous.
What's the problem? Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
You can't run!
Fuck.
Rise with the sun.
Cool it!
That was our chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Yeah! Judgment! Yeah!
He's almost dead already.
This is Dvalin's ace in the hole, Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms.
You can change your wings if you want. You can get like a different, like you can unlock different wings from like completing quests and everything.
Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
No, I killed them. There you go.
This place is gonna collapse!
Make sure to use your ability, son. You have
Yeah,
your
this
ult?
one is the best one.
I mean, no, Ella's really I mean, if you use your abilities on your characters, Noelle is by far the worst in your team right now.
Shit.
Use your Bennett ult to heal.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not
use your
ask
abilities, don't
me
just
to
auto-attack.
protect you like the last time?
Use your
Me
E.
not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by
Yeah,
an Archon,
exactly.
is really no freedom at all.
Now use your ult on Kaya.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected
Trying
us
to dodge a little
regardless.
bit.
Yeah.
Now spread your wings of freedom
Good, that was a
and
good
go
dodge.
with my
Use
blessing.
your ult on Kaya. Kaya should be like the guy you have on the field, kind of like just doing damage and stuff.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled.
Wow, look at me
I
dodging.
clarified the
Mhm.
misunderstanding
Use your ult.
to the citizens of
Like
Mondstadt.
every time you have an ability,
and let
just
them
use
know
it.
that they are safe.
That's how you do
to them,
damage in
it
this game.
seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere.
I can't
and
see. I
vanished
can't see.
Just as quickly. They must be finding
Oh,
the whole
no, he's-
ordeal very
He's
confusing.
got you.
However,
No, he's got you stuck
winds
there.
change their course. Someday,
Nice.
they will blow towards a brighter future.
Look at you just healing mid-fight. That would really good
Yeah.
damage. Day later.
You guys are back. The honorary knight returns
Oh, yeah,
triumphant.
they can get full if you feed them
We're
too
back
much.
from tussling with Dvalin.
You can use your Bennett to heal your Kaya.
I wonder if you're right. And this time
I don't know how
you're
to
the
do
one we should
this.
all be
Do you have to
grateful
ult with
You're
Bennett?
welcome.
And then you just have to stand on top of like
Here this whole time?
Bennet's ult and
Of course
you heal.
not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't aftermath. Well, fortunately. Oh yeah, exactly. And if we had need hilly churls are
I'm just healing.
taking over the hilly churls.
Yeah, I mean
Bye.
you grab this food.
Save Dvalin or
Like
they're ready
place
to
like use your
take
like
over. That's
get
right.
used to like
And since
rotating
I'm
around
the
your characters and
Outrider,
using
it's
their
fine.
abilities.
I'm sorry.
Because
You should be
you have more than
celebrating
one
your
character, you know?
victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some stick. There's no time like the present. You bet. Awesome. Wait for me.
I'm gonna do picture-on-picture thing. There we go. I get a free bow. Let's fucking go.
Wow, you didn't see me dodging everything.
I didn't see the last part. Let's go, free Barbara. Emily. Jum, jum, jum.
We can do this.
Whirling tails. Good job. But yeah, like
I like dodging.
yeah, it's very important in this game. If you don't dodge, you're gonna get fucked.
Well, I'm good at it. Because you know how I'm me.
Uh huh. Yeah.
So that's everything I need.
Wait, you're you? Well, no fucking way.
Forget about the past.
Wow, look, I'm so smart. I figure out things by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't-
found this chest so high up.
Yeah, there you go. I don't want to tell you like too many things because it's part of like the beauty of this game. It's just like finding out things on your own.
Yay, and I found also the star
Yes.
by myself, obviously.
We'll actually go around like together. We go finding those stars.
Oh, there's something there.
There's
There's many
things.
things on top of these things. Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah, usually like in spots that are kind of like difficult to get. Usually like the developers put like, oh yeah, you have to get here in order to grab this chest. Stuff like that. Chests are very
There's an
important.
island there.
Hey.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my...
Okay. Oh, there is a. I mean, it's like a puzzle, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There's others now that I need to reach.
There's so many of these like mini puzzles around the map. There's so many. Trust me, you're gonna get tired of
What is
them.
this? I need the other girl now
Yeah, you can like
to
swap.
do this one.
You can do the. There's like one. You can do like a party for like just going around like solving puzzles, and one for like fighting harder enemies.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Where's the other one?
Mm.
Oh, it's still. Okay, I got a chest.
Finally, I got a healer. I don't have to worry about dying anymore.
Thanks for help this workout. I know this.
Yay! Pile them up. Oh my god, this is like such an important dish. What to make? Pretty nice.
Here, Christ, adventure, roll up, youngsters. What? This store?
Many tricks.
Oh, it's just a viewpoint.
Mhm.
Lol.
Yeah, you go around like farming them. You get some more wards from getting them, but it's not like you don't have to like purposely go for every single one. Some people like are like very like they like to complete everything. Yeah, you should go for like those domains. That's where that's an artifact domain. That's where you like farm. It's like a dungeon where you farm artifacts.
So
Mhm.
every clap for that, as long as
Great.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite... it to bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost.
Sweet.
Nonsense. Me?
This game is actually really well
That's
optimized
why I'm here.
and looks really nice.
The Abyss Order.
I have a like I don't like it
You, the
when
Abyss Order, to
when
get
they
to
try
the
to like
bottom of
make
it. Then
games
came the day you made all hell break.
like
that
they give
same
like
day.
games like excessively good graphics
Well,
and it's just
all
like
the other
doesn't look
knights were out
authentic.
Except for me, through various. The situation is
The
Mhm.
Abyss Order?
yes.
What exactly?
There's more. The Abyss Order. Now, I
1 minute I see Kaya, then are you sure? But let's Hi, Sarah. Today's recommendation, which should I choose? So, now the Storm Terror threat. Paimon thinks it. Huh, really? Hey, don't feel down. That's the spirit. Alright, now let's eat. That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait. Of course. Well, I don't. Oh, Jean's waiting.
I'm level 20.
Wow. We're speedrunning.
Yeah. Ward level 1. Let's go.
Once, there was a glorious.
And now I get the battle pass. At level 20, you get access to the battle pass. Dum, 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 dum.
Add as.
Getting so many rewards. Oh, maybe the stream is not catching the. Let's save this.
I want ice cream.
Baby. Very cute.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Make my heart melt.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
I'm level 13.
Yay! You level up much faster if you just do the main quests. Like just doing quests, it's really important. Look at my stream real quick. I'm gonna pull.
No.
Gonna do it.
Wait, let me see. Send me the link.
There you go.
It's black.
No, because I was tabbed out. Wait, the whole thing is black? No way.
Right now it's black.
Okay. Does it work now?
Okay, it's working.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look at something here. Nothing. Please. Nothing. Fuck. I mean, this is like always. It's to be expected. Let's see on this banner right here. Please give me something. Oh, let's go first star. First star. Please. Are you serious? The flute. Literally the worst weapon in the game. No way, man. That's fucked up. I get the worst weapon in the fucking game, man.
But this is 4-star.
Yeah, but it's like a really bad weapon. This one is really good. The one that I have on him right now.
You have a good, like, character, though.
I have, yeah. I'm really lucky about this. This is like extremely
How
lucky.
do you get all these?
By pulling. You pull slowly. Like you get your open chests. I already pulled quite a bit. Let me see if I can.
No, I have to go somewhere really far.
Are you enjoying the game so far, baby?
Yeah.
Hmm? I wonder if I should try fighting the Abyss. What are you doing? Look stuck to the wall.
Rise of the sun!
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Dun, da-da-dun, dun, da-da-da-da-dun.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-dun, dun, da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun.
The horde of 15 giant cockroach things fly at me at once. That made me very scared. And yeah, okay, yeah, the blob. The blob's the other thing that can be found in the facility. Let's talk about that one. I know that there are more creatures that can spawn inside of the facility interiors, but the last one I'm going to talk about for now is the Hygrodeer. The Hygrodeer, most commonly called the blob by players, is effectively the blob from the movie The Blob. It is
Hello? Are you there? Why are you so quiet? Hello.
This will be frozen. Cool it.
Shiver! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Yay. Let's do Abyss. I don't know why you're not listening to me or what's going on. Hello? 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 Okay then.
is effectively a giant, slow-moving cell that devours anything that touches it. Death with the blob isn't instantaneous, but it's pretty close. If you're like trying to jump around one and you just barely catch it as you hop by, you'll take damage, but you won't die. If you're standing in the center of one, you're pretty much dead. The bestiary says that it's of the paraphyletic group Prostida, which in the real world is a type of eukaryotic cell. The bestiary also clarifies that this isn't one giant cell, but instead a massive colony of millions and billions, and I guess trillions, of other cells. Now, if you're deep within a facility and run into one of these things, it's normally not a problem unless it's blocking a doorway, and even then you just have to bait it around the edges of the room so that you can get out of that doorway. Also, most other entities in the game are able to open doors that you shut in front of them.
Okay then.
But blobs are not able to open doors, more than likely on account of them not having limbs. So if you're in a facility and you see one and you can manage to jump around it, you can just shut the...
Hello? I know you can hear me. I don't know what's going on. You're just not talking.
door, and you're fine as long as nothing else comes through that area and opens the door for it. However, the reason they become a problem is because of their tracking. So blobs always know where other players are, and they will just very slowly creep their way to wherever the nearest player is. And again, as long as you don't touch it, you're normally fine. Players rarely die to them unless they're running. Running from something else and have to run into a blob to escape. However, the way their tracking works, if a player is not in the facility, it will go to wherever it last saw a player at, which is typically the front door. Meaning that if one player leaves and decides to not tell the rest of the team that there was a blob in the front room, everyone else will go to the main door, open it, and immediately die because they're standing in the middle of a blob. This usually means that if a blob makes its way to the entrance of a facility, that entrance is now cut off and everyone has to use the fire exit or vice versa. Also, whereas earlier I said that it's been patched that you can stand on railings to get away from creatures like thumpers, you can still do that to get away from blob. So as long as you have like a slightly elevated area, you're probably fine. Another interesting strategy to get rid of the blob is that they really like music. One of the items that can be purchased in the game is a boombox, which is 99% of the time used to just troll your friends and play obnoxious music as you run through hallways. However, if a blob spawns in while someone is playing music, the blob will get faster as it is going towards the player that is playing the boombox, but will stop before it touches them, allowing the player to just leave the blob around. Then, if the player wants to go somewhere else and not have the blob follow, they can drop the boombox on the ground and the blob will stay where the boombox is at, and you've effectively kept it to that part of the map. I could make some draw or connection here about lore or story of the game, but honestly it's probably just a cool little addition by Zeekers that the giant blue blob thing likes music. However, one lore implication I will make about the blob is in how it kills players. So typically when a player dies, their body just kind of flops on the ground. Certain enemy types will have certain kind of kill functions, as mentioned earlier when a spider kills a player, it wraps them up in a cocoon, and some other enemies we'll talk about in a bit mutilate the player's body in various ways. Well, when a blob kills a player, it effectively dissolves them from the inside out. Their suit, all of the synthetic material of the player, is still intact, but it is now just a empty ragdoll of a suit, implying that the person on the inside has been completely dissolved. For one, that's a pretty cool touch. But also, the suit itself can be carried back to the ship or teleported back to the ship, the same as any other player. And that suit, now empty of the body inside of it, has the same value as any other way you retrieve a body from the moon. Now, while this almost certainly comes from a gameplay perspective, that it would be annoying if there was one creature that could kill you and there was no way to get a recovery for the body back, I think the lore implication stands up as well. The only thing that the company actually needs to have back when a player dies is the suit. The measly $5 that the suit sells for is all the company cares about. The person inside is quite literally worthless. but that'll matter more as we get into the company itself later in the video. Now, while this is the majority of the things inside of the facility that want to kill you, even in the early game, there's a lot of stuff outside of the facility that wants to kill you as well, because you didn't think it'd be that easy. Or maybe you did. I don't know. Who am I to judge? Now, there are a couple things outside that don't want to kill you all the time. One of those is the roaming locust, which is literally just like a patch of locusts that flies in the air, and then you run through them and they scatter, and that's all they do. They're more set dressing than anything. The other is the manticoil, which the bestiary says is descended from real-world corvids, or things like ravens. And they're pretty much just a four-winged bird that will fly away whenever you get close. And again, that's all they do. And that's it. That's the total list of things in the game that don't want to kill you. So now on to the things that do want to kill you. The tulip snake by itself isn't explicitly harmful. Tulip snakes are these big bird flower looking things that will run at the player and jump on their head, and then for about 10 seconds try to fly away while holding the player. If one gets onto you, it's just a nuisance for 10 seconds. They'll flap their wings and they'll look down at you from the top of the screen and just do that for a little bit before they get bored and take off. However, if 2 tulip snakes or more get a hold of you at once, you will start to fly. Now, if you're good at the game and know how the jetpack controls, which is a device you'll get later into the game, with money, you can kind of maneuver 2 tulip snakes to your benefit to get to your ship quicker, get to the front door quicker. But if you're not familiar with the game, what happens most often is they take you really high into the air, then they drop you and you die. Again, this doesn't explicitly kill you, but it can, because if you walk into the front door of a facility entrance and 2 tulip snakes are on you, there is a giant rotating fan at the top of the threshold in the front door, which they will fly you directly into and you will die. One on its own can also be a problem, because even though it can't get you to fly away, it will make a lot of noise while it's attached to the top of your head. That is very bad considering some of the other things that can spawn outside, like the blind dog. Despite being called the blind dog or the eyeless dog, these dogs seem to be more closely aligned to something like a lion than a canine. Their most striking detail is the giant fanged mouth at the front of their face that will kill you instantaneously if you come into contact with it. As the name implies, eyeless dogs are blind, but they have a very good sense of hearing that can pick up on footsteps, picking up items, or speaking to other players. They typically spawn more into the later evening hours as the day progresses. Every time you land on a planet, you land in the morning, but then there is a quick day to night cycle, so the quicker you can get all your stuff to the ship, the better, so you don't have to contend with these guys as you're getting your gear back to the ship. If a blind dog is encountered by itself and you know what you're doing, it's not that much to be afraid of. All you have to do is crouch and stay out of its immediate vicinity, because even if it is blind, if you run into it, it will still attack you. However, it's when you combine the blind dog with other creatures in the game that they become a real threat. Say, for example, you are doing fine to crouch and make your way back to the ship, but then a tulip snake jumps on your head. Well, now there's no use in staying quiet because that thing's going to make noise for 10 seconds, so you need to try to run, but in a dead sprint, an eyeless dog will beat you. So you have to figure out how to like maneuver around obstacles or to try to strafe it out and jump over it and get really clever fast. The blind dog is also dangerous because it's one of the few entities that can just come directly onto the ship. So even if you have someone watching the control panel, manning things like the teleporter back on the ship, they still need to be quiet if a blind dog passes. This can create interesting scenarios where someone on the ship is acting as a mission control with a radio, telling players on the ground that they are watching through the map system where to go. But then if a blind dog gets near the ship, the radio operator now has to be quiet. This quiet can lead people in the facility to think that their radio operator has been killed because they have to shut up for as long as the blind dog is around. There is a door at the back of the ship you can shut in the case of emergencies, but in very Five Nights at Freddy's fashion, the door can only be closed for so long before the power goes out, and it has to be reopened to recharge power, meaning it's not a permanent solution. Players will also try to rearrange like the lockers and bunk beds and stuff like that inside of the ship to make a sort of maze for the blind dog to come through, making it less likely for them to wander up to the front of the ship, but nothing's really foolproof with these things. So the only real way for someone on the ship to communicate with players outside of the ship, if there's a blind dog nearby, is through a long-range transmitter that will display short text on screen for all the other players to see. I like how there's so many different conventions in the game that cause you to change up your strategy, but there's typically a counter in those scenarios. Goes to show how well thought out a lot of the game's mechanics are. Also, if you have a mechanical keyboard like I do, you have to be very careful, because if you press on the key fast enough and your mic picks it up, that will count as noise to the blind dog and it will kill you. The eyeless dog's arch enemy is the baboon hawk, which you will also come to be greatly annoyed by. Baboon hawks are effectively bullies. If you run into one on its own, it will probably keep its distance and just kind of run up at you and then run back. Like their name, baboon hawks are descended from real-world primates, so they act the way packs of monkeys do whenever they're confronted by a threat, running up, making a lot of noise, and then backing off. There's a commonly held myth within the Lethal Company community that yelling at baboon hawks will cause them to back off. And while that isn't really true, holding weapons and swinging them at them does seem to work, but normally if it's a one-on-one deal, you don't have to worry about it. If there are more than one baboon hawks and you're alone, then it becomes something to worry about. Because if there's several baboon hawks, they'll kind of get the courage to run up and attack you before they dip back. So if you're like by yourself and there's 3 baboon hawks, they're definitely going to attack, and when they eventually do beat you to death, the last one will skewer you with its beak and then carry you back to its nest. Baboon hawk nests are indicated by these 3 spikes that randomly spawn on the map whenever baboon hawks spawn in. They'll also occasionally take loot over to those sides as well. You can kill eyeless dogs and baboon hawks, it just takes some coordination because, you know, it's not an immediate kill and they tend to fight back. The best thing you can hope to do if you have both of these guys spawn in is get them to fight each other. Because if you're trying to make your way silently around an eyeless dog, baboon hawks make a lot of noise, so the dog will probably locate them before it locates you. And packs of baboon hawks and eyeless dogs will fight and kill each other, which provides a great distraction for you to get out of there. With few exceptions, most enemies in the game don't drop anything when you kill them, so normally it's not a game, unless you're just doing it for fun, to see how many things you can wipe out. It's just getting the loot that you found in the facility and getting out of there. However, there are some things that you will run into in game that cannot be killed, like the Earth Leviathan. The Earth Leviathan is effectively the giant sandworm from Dune. Like, it's the exact thing, a giant worm with a really big mouth that kills anything it runs into. The bestiary says they're descended from the Piscicaldae family on Earth, which is a group of things that contain animals like leeches. And the bestiary also hauntingly says that they are one of the largest invertebrates in the Thistle Nebula, implying that there are things even bigger than it. These are far and away the biggest creatures we've encountered so far. Well, except for the creature at the company, perhaps. So Earth Leviathans do not randomly roam around the map like a lot of other enemies. Instead, they roam underneath the map, and then when they attack, like a dolphin jumping out of the water, they do a huge jump from the area they started all the way to the outskirts of the map. These things are so big and only above ground for such a short amount of time and are impossible to kill. The only way that you can deal with an Earth Leviathan is by avoiding it. Whenever the Earth Leviathan is about to strike, you will hear its sound cue and see this kind of black particle effect float up around the area it's about to jump from. The implication being that the worm is quickly burrowing from underground up to that spot. Depending on what edge of the circle you're on whenever the effect starts, sometimes it's more useful to run to the sides or straight out, but most of the time it's most useful to turn around completely and run straight out the direction you were walking. Earth Leviathans do not discriminate either. They will kill anything that steps into their ring of death. Eyeless dogs, baboon hawks, you name it. They will most often spawn on like desert, arid planets, places like Assurance, but have a chance to spawn pretty much anywhere. Meaning that while you may be really good at dealing with creatures like eyeless dogs, you always have to have the possibility of an Earth Leviathan in the back of your mind. The Earth Leviathan also does a couple things for the lore. For one, the idea of a leech growing that big in any fathomable amount of time is absurd to imagine, so it points towards the greater implications of the Thistle Nebula making things evolve really quickly. The other detail about them is that they have the word Earth in their name. There's been some theories that Lethal Company is sort of like a Star Wars universe. The idea that it is things that look like humans, sure, but it is in a far-off distant galaxy that Earth isn't a part of. But things within the ship's terminal being called Earth Leviathan implies that Earth is a part of this people's existence. giving us the idea that this is some group far off into the future that originated from where we're at now. And obviously this is supported by all of the animals being descendants from real-world creatures. This is just confirmation that Earth is still remembered in some small way. There's also another entity you can run into outdoors called circuit bees. Circuit bees are effectively giant swarms of bees around a hive. And the hive is worth a lot of money, but the problem is all of the bees on the hive. Circuit bees are descended from real-world bees and act the same as bees for the most part, except for the fact that as they fly in the air, they produce electricity. All this to say, you're going to die to them very quickly if you stay near the hive. But since the hive's worth a lot of money, you can do a strategy with another player, where one player runs up to the hive and gets the swarm's attention, while the other player picks up the hive and runs with it towards the ship. The hive can be dropped and the process reset as many times as needed. The one thing I will say is, for the love of all that's good, do not put the hive on the ship. The number of random lobbies I get in where they get the hive and they think it's a good idea to throw it at the entryway to the ship, and it kills everyone who tries to walk back onto the ship. What you do is you set the hive on the rail outside one of the doors to the ship, preferably the railing that you're not using. Then when the ship takes off at the end of the match, it will take the hive with it and leave the swarm behind, meaning you have a short window to walk out on the railing, pick up the hive without any bees on.
Yo, Collet. Nice. Not nice. I need to beat this guy. I need to beat this motherfucker up. To beat this motherfucker up.
On it, carry it into the ship, and get the money. Sometimes people will also just troll you for no reason, and they'll go pick up the hive and set it where they know players are going to be, like the front door, because they think it's funny to watch them suffer. Also, this isn't important to anyone but me, but if you're ever playing public lobbies of Lethal Company and you run into someone named RT is Daddy, all one word, capital R, capital T, kick him immediately. I was playing in public lobbies to try to get footage for this video, and then he comes along and spends all of the money we had saved up on random stuff and uses it to buy things like flashbangs that he throws on the ground just to blind us. And then when he got bored, he decided to wait till we all left the ship, take off the ship himself, and then leave the match, meaning the game thought everyone had died and we lost everything we had earned. This is the only retribution I have in any way that if you see this guy, make his game experience miserable. Thank you. Those are most of the creatures that you'll see on the interior and exterior of a facility setting. I know that there are a couple more I am purposefully forgetting to mention, but I'm saving them for dramatic effect at the end. Before we get to those, I want to move on to another kind of interior, the one that was most recently added to the game. That you are likely to see in some of these easy and intermediate game moons. And that is the Mineshaft. The Mineshaft is the most recent interior added to the game, and in my opinion, the most terrifying. When you come into the main entrance and the map has been spawned as a Mineshaft, the only way to get to the rest of the map is through an elevator. This is a very small elevator that you can still manage to fit all 4 players in, and works as an easy location to leave your loot in as you are raiding the shaft. The elevator is small, but big enough to fit all 4 players, and works as an easy point to drop off your loot at as you are scavenging throughout the mineshaft. However, unlike facilities, mineshafts will typically be far more absent of light than other structures. For one, the actual mining areas that are full, again, of concrete walls and deep chasms tend to have a few lights tucked into the top corners of the room. And most of the hallways you'll come across are just long straightaways that will contain mine tracks and mine carts. But the real loot to be found in mine shafts are within the caves themselves. Cave entrances will be indicated by the standard yellow door you see throughout the mineshaft interior, will contain a blue light glowing on top of the door. And these caves always give way to a very long and deep maze that, if you don't know what you're doing, is very easy to get lost in. A lot of these will wind and cut back on themselves and lead to layers up and down that make it very easy to get confused, especially if you're trying to communicate to other players with proximity chat who may sound close but be on the other side of a cave wall, which could take a very long way to loop yourself back to. If that wasn't bad enough, a lot of these caves will have their...
Okay, let's beat this guy up. Let's beat this motherfucker up, bruh.
Another test subject.
Let's dance.
Fry!
Rise with the sun!
You can't run.
Fry!
Judgment.
Freeze! This one will be frozen in time.
Punishment. You can't run.
Light up the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Another test.
Cool it.
Light it up!
Shimmer. Judgment.
Dodge this.
Pyroclastic surge!
Pyroclastic surge. Fuck yeah.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Lights out. You can't run.
This one will be frozen in time.
Light up the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Please.
Freeze.
Judgment. Punishment.
Rise with the sun!
Oh my god, so fucking. That was fucking way too close. For comfort, and now this one is easy as fuck. I just go here, I ult,
We can do it.
do like this.
What's the hurt? Oh, so sorry.
I'll protect us.
Rest for the sky!
Just ult here.
Try and stop me!
Cool it.
You can't run. Lights out.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Okay. Easy. Exit Spiral Abyss. This was pretty easy, actually, just having to... With, like, the new character, this becomes super, super easy. Yeah, I need a second team for this area over here. I don't know whether I should go for it now. Wait. Got so much stuff, though. I'm gonna pull... Oh my god, 1200. Let's do a few pulls. Alright. Let's see this. Please, if I get chlorine here. Chlorine. Please, please, bro. No, nothing. Okay. Nothing. Please. Nothing. I just got a 4-star, but it was like the flute. Which is probably the worst weapon in the game. It's not the worst, but it's still pretty bad. Oh, okay, 4-star, please, 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 please. Chevrus.
I'm Chevros, Captain of
Chevros.
Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance
Chevros.
Patrol.
Let's go.
You'll ex-
Let's fucking go. What did she even do, honestly? Talents. Shoulders for musket and finds their opponents, dealing AoE prior damage for a short duration, Chevros like partial shot. Restore HP to your active character on the field. The amount of heal is based on your max HP. Hold. Remote locking targeting. How good are her healing? How good is her healing, actually? This would be good to know. She's really good for overload teams. I'll keep that in mind, but right now it's kind of useless. Don't tell me I have to. Gotta remove every single one. It's giving me OCD. Why is it doing this? Voiceover. Maybe it's telling me to. No way.
Let bet you. I'll race you there.
No way.
Get open. Wow. Hey, ouch.
Is it telling me to? Was it really telling me to go? No way. What's going on here? Oh, here. Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's right here. Wait, what? What's the difference? Wait, am I crazy? What's the difference? What the fuck? I can't even see a difference between these two. Alright. I got so many. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, I still got a few left. Abyss, down we go. I need to make a second team, honestly. But I don't want to overextend my hand, because I have limited resources, obviously. Just gonna do another pull. Let's see what I get here. Oh, another 4-star. Let's fucking go, please. No way. Brain slash. Wait, actually. Wait. Increases damage. This is actually good. This is actually pretty fucking good. Alright. Rain Slasher is actually not a bad weapon for her. I'm just gonna send it directly. Just gonna do level 30 for now. Gives me EM, doesn't give me attack. But it's okay because I really want to depend on reactions.
Their means of progression cut off unless you travel underwater. You have to duck down underwater and go through these tight corners before coming up in another part of the cave, which for one makes backtracking more difficult, especially when you're burdened by a lot of loot. And if you stay underwater too long, you guessed it, you drown. In the early game, a lot of players will rely on flashlights to, see around dark areas. But after you've played the game for a while, you can probably get by on navigating dark areas just by using your scanner, because it kind of gives you a 3D layout of an area even if there's no light. However, mine shafts are a place where even experienced players would probably like a light of some kind, because since all of the geometry is the same and loops around it,
Chevreuse. No more D's. Alright, let's see. I don't know if Barbara is a better healer than Chevreuse. Chevreuse for like the early game. I think she's a better healer overall, but she's not a better character, better unit. Barbara is a really solid healer. You just need heals. Hello, my
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church.
May the Animo Archon protect. I'm not real, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of. Fortunately,
Now the Fatui have they must be annoyed. This time, diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing.
Sounds like quite the story. We cannot ask you to keep.
Oh,
I'm
don't
sorry, bro.
worry.
I fucking
I'm not
played
here
this
to
through this
collect-
game like 3 times already. I can't really sit through all the story.
The Holy Liar!
Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
funny.
Give it here.
How could this Holy Liar, but
How could it be?
Huh? Let
The
Paimon see.
fanboy
no,
god.
no. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the liar again.
That's a good thing.
We really should get going.
You should probably not
that
trust
trick I
these
used to
people.
repair the Holy Liar. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone deaf, Bart! Hey, don't go!
What direction is she running? Is he running at? Because I know like the next. Yeah, he's not even running that direction. Pretty scary cutscene. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Signora.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
Oh, I really like the way
Scurrying
they
through the
introduce
streets
characters.
Looking for leftovers?
This was the
Mondstadt
first
calls
time.
this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me,
Yeah.
insolent bard.
Can't keep.
Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
How is he so weak, bro?
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Yeah, they look funny, like their outfits. I think they were trying to go for a different aesthetic when they actually started the game. When they made the game to begin with. But yeah, they settled for the...
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
It was like the spy aesthetic, but now they kind of like went back and forth.
Itself, it is very easy to get lost. And another entity type that comes along with the mine shaft, and again, it can spawn anywhere else, but it seems most accustomed, at least according to its bestiary, to be in mine shafts, is the man-eater. So when you see the man-eater for the first time, it is very misleading. The man-eater at first is this really cute bug, grub-looking thing, that the first time it sees a player will become bonded to that player and start to follow them around. Periodically, while the man-eater is following a player, it will begin to cry, and you can get it to stop by picking it up and rocking it like a baby. At first, this is really cute, because it's like you have a little buddy in your group now that needs to be taken care of. And most players will, you know, joke about taking care of the child or who's holding the baby, stuff like that. It also seems that the man-eater gets stressed out if you rock it too much or if it gets scared. Seeing things like another...
But I suppose, as you know, in truth,
Allergenes.
I need
instead,
to skip
each
all this shit.
Archon
I'm
has an
sorry.
eternal magical focus.
Ah,
It's just a
I'm gonna be
gray
real.
glass ball I carry around here.
Genshin's story.
Her name is
I mean,
Signora.
the writing
She
is
and the
not
rest of
crazy.
us- Indeed. The 7 don't always get a... 500, you see. But we can save... If you seek, you should head... He only just...
Even so.
In any case...
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before?
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. The birds of The destination is not every... Great. If you want to chat, now's the... As I said before, a gnosis is a high... But as... Wait. As one of the... We're agree...
You hate.
If you want to chat, now's the well then.
Alright, bye-bye. You little femboy. Yay. Adventure rank 23. Let's go. I'm gonna resonate with Animo, honestly. Even though like the Geo MC is better, the Animo MC could do good as well. I think I should try this comp for my second team. I have more options really, but it's not terrible. And I'm gonna do the resonate with Animo, so I can just upgrade my character. Honestly, the Animal Traveler kind of sucks. But what can you do? 1, 2, 17% ER. Imagine like that if that was like a constellation for any character. That would be trash, bro. 16 ER. There's no way. I think I'm just gonna level this to the max. There we go. I'm gonna refine this to R5. 48% attack, that's crazy. Just for free, just like that. Pretty insane.
Their player get killed or a player's body will cause it to get sad and cry. However, if the man-eater cries for too long and no one is there to comfort it, or even if you are comforting it, but the total sum time of its crying gets to be too much, you will quickly find out why it is called a man-eater. Because the man-eater will instantly transform into one of the worst things that can possibly happen to you, especially in a mine shaft. It grows into this giant, like, 8-limbed thing that chases you around corners and instantly kills you if it comes into contact. These man-eaters can also be deceptive. They will do things like mimic the sound that they make as a baby when they cry in order to lure players to them. So imagine that you leave one person in the mine shaft to take care of the man-eater, and then the man-eater transforms and kills the player. Well, when another player comes down, because again, dead players can't talk to alive players, they'll hear the baby crying and go to check on it, only to see that it is an adult man-eater, and then it'll kill them as well. It is possible to kill an adult man-eater, but it is very difficult. Also, you may say, well, I'll alleviate that by bringing the baby outside. But if you bring a baby man-eater outside, it will instantly begin crying and won't quit, so it will transform after enough time.
I was watching a Wendigo video. Alright. What should I do here? If I level her up to level 40, I can't even ascend her. Should I level Micaiah? Is this worth it? I mean, I think the best comp would be like official with Shepus.
I created another.
And maybe a Rosaria for the heals, but for the damage, but it's fine.
Into an adult man-eater, and now you have to deal with one of those outside near the ship. This also becomes a problem if someone on the ship teleports a player who's holding a man-eater back to the ship, because now the man-eater is not only outside but very far from an exit and will almost definitely transform into an adult man-eater unless you have an inverse teleporter to send the player back in. This is another mechanic that plays well off of the game's devices. For example, whenever the person inside of the spaceship is viewing the radar, they may see a red dot or enemy type attached to a player. Typically, this would mean that maybe a snare flea fell on the player and they need to get out of the mine shaft right now. So, the person at the control panel hits the teleport button, teleports the player to the ship, and the snare flea falls off. but unless you're communicating through radio from the ship's computer, it looks like someone holding a man-eater might be someone who has a snare flea attached to them. So the person who's teleporting thinks they're doing a good thing by bringing that player to the ship through the teleporter, only to now have an adult man-eater in the ship ready to kill everyone. It turns the man-eater from just a cute little thing that can become a monster into a sort of chore, because if you see one in a mine shaft, someone has to take care of it to prevent it from becoming an adult, because if it becomes an adult, everything becomes a lot more difficult. This also changes the way other behaviors are done. The man-eater baby will cry if players are too loud or if they make too much noise around it, so you have to constantly be aware of how the baby is feeling. Despite this adding a level of complexity to the game, I think it is a cool level of complexity, because if you know what you're doing, you can typically get all the way to the end of the run and just leave the man-eater in the interior before you leave. So it is manageable, but if you don't manage it, it becomes a problem. Another interesting thing about the man-eater is its incredibly in-depth bestiary entry. This has been something that Zegers has done more and more frequently with recent updates, where he will elaborate more on the lore or the world before we investigate it in Lethal Company, and the bestiary entry for the man-eater is evidence of that. It opens by saying the man-eater has been linked to a genus of cockroaches known as Paraplaneta, which makes sense. All of the creatures we see in the game are evolved from real-world species, and the little grub kind of looks like a cockroach, right? Well, after that it says, it was first nicknamed by workers of the Caswella Mine, one of many copper mines along the asteroid belt of Lepus in 1951. The Caswella Mine had begun to languish since the end of wartime and would soon close after operating for 12 years. Working conditions had worsened long before the rumor of the man-eater had begun to spread, and as a result, it was not taken seriously by the higher-ups or media at the time. On June 23rd of that year, however, an eviscerated corpse was rescued from the lowest level.
Freeze! Rise with the sun!
Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
Light it up! What's the hurry?
What do I have to do? I think I should go defeat the Ice Flower.
Rev the engines.
Let's dance.
Light it up. Light of the blazing sun.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Punish me. You can't run. Rise with the sun. Judgment.
Dodge this.
Burn it down.
Cool it.
You can't run.
Taking way too much damage. I just want to kill my Rosario. Should probably ascend this girl. Let me see if I can actually remember like the locations of different stuff. I think north from here. Oh, I should go like this way. There's you farm some stuff. I think I'm gonna have to like invest a lot in my Fischl, because Fischl C6 is like one of the craziest things. I mean, it's not super crazy, but it's really worth getting. Besides, I have like this character that pretty much she does what Xiangling does, but better. She has like a really strong like off-field. Like just look at this damage. Like her damage off-field, like her multipliers are insane. I don't know why you would play anything else. Like, I don't know why you would play Fischl. Like I don't know why you play Xiangling if you have her. Also, you don't have to depend on, like, think about like Xiangling. She's like very like energy thirsty. So yeah, it's pretty troubling having to worry about all these things. I'm literally just waiting for my thing to proc. That's pretty funny. This character is insane. Just her skill, like her tap, has so much value, and I think she functions really well as an off-field sub DPS. I mean, She would say like she's like the main DPS, even if she's off field. She functions really well for the early game, obviously, because you can just move around really easily. But then if you have like a secondary carry, goddamn, she's so strong. Personally, I don't really like her. Damn, that's insane damage. I mean, also like slimes do receive higher elemental damage, so I guess it makes sense. That's fucking crazy. The fact that I didn't have to do anything and they just die. That's insane. Mobika. Range Slasher is really good on her. It gives you EM. She really benefits from EM. Obviously, it's not her best in slot, like not even close. But I know it's really good on Diluc. Oh, here we go. This is the thing that I need for my Rosario. I can just send her now. I can level her to like level 30, honestly, because I'm gonna like use her 100%. I should probably not use too many books though. All right, that's good enough for now. Oh yeah, true. I have the Ascension pulls. This is really worth it at the beginning of the game. It's so much value. If I level this guy, gonna get him to 25. $25 is fine. That should be good for now. Barbara, I'm 100% gonna use her quite a bit. During the early game, you want to have, especially because you have two teams. Ideally, I would want to make my Chevreuse strong. Just because of the amount of value she provides. But it's just like you need an overload comp, which is the most troublesome part. I know that like right now, anything but like if I got Keqing, if I got Jean, if I got Qiqi right now would be pretty tragic because I really don't need Qiqi. But most other characters I would benefit from it. Most other characters I would benefit from it. I should probably lower the. Should probably lower this thing.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Let's see how loud the music is. The quality stream is not that good. Hey, hello, hola, monkey de Achille. I'm not seeing the messages. That's messed up, man. That's fuck. Tools. You.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Mm. Kaya's probably one of the best Knights of Favonius. Could you consider Fischl to be... She's an adventurer, she's not really a Knights of Favonius. Who's the strongest one? Probably Bennett. I mean, Bennett is also an adventurer. He's not really part of the... He's not really part of the Knights. Hopefully this is not copyrighted, like the music that I'm playing in the background. It's kind of funny because I collected a bit of a Spanish audience from my video. Ow! Just gonna fucking crush my own balls. Ulting here makes no sense. I need as much ER as I can on for my Rosario. It's very important you have a lot of ER so you can sustain your ult on the field as much as you can. She has a lot of value for that.
What's the hurry?
I'm just gonna ult here. I'm usually really greedy with ults in this game, just like not that smart because I really like characters that don't really rely on ulting. I should probably be spending this for like boss materials. It's probably a stupid idea. Four, three, two, one. Okay. Ooh, that was clean. Big.
Something to add to my collection.
This character is insane for traveling around. Genuinely.
Rise with the sun.
Oh, of course. I knew that would happen.
Frostbite. Cool it.
Also, having a Favonius weapon in your inventory is so important, like, early game. Holy shit, you get so much value out of it. I mean, generally, you want to have a Favonius weapon in your team, because, like, the sheer value that you get from the, like, energy, it's insane. Like, it's probably, like, one of the best early game weapons. Obviously, Thrilling Tales is also really good. But not every carry actually scales with attack, so it's not always good, whereas like Favonius is always good. I mean, for Movica it's like a bad example, because she's probably like the only character in the game that doesn't really utilize it, because you don't really need energy, so it's probably like literally probably the only example in the game, characters that don't actually need energy. Is there anybody else? I don't think so, right? There's like a new mechanic that we added. Let's see. Open the chest in 60 seconds. It's literally what I just did. Let's go, 21. 21? 21? You stupid. Alright. I can't believe I used to like literally just come to this area just to farm ore. I used to be so desperate for weapon materials. God damn, like I swear that in the past few years I fucking ruined my dopamine receptors, because there's no way nowadays I would have like spent like 3 hours a day just coming here just to grab that fucking ore. There's no fucking way. If I can get a Favonius lance, it would be huge. Like, I'm saying like this is like that would be like extremely useful. Like there's so many characters that use it, like Xiangling, Rosaria. So many characters that actually use Favonius. This is actually really good polearm for a lot of characters. I know that for it's one of the best in slots for Arlecchino. But and also Hu Tao, it's also really good for Hu Tao. But yeah, I mean, you don't really use it right now. I did all of my commissions for today, right? Let's just go here.
Thank you for complete.
Let's go. Doing dailies as soon as you possibly can. It's so useful. You just get so much XP. I think I had one pull, right? I did. Nice. As expected, gain nothing. I'm thinking right here, this banner. Does it actually, like, does it stack? Let me see. So every 10 wishes is guaranteed to have included at least 4-star or higher item. What does this even do? Like, what's this banner? I mean, I guess like you do like a rerun instead of like doing like reruns for characters that have been already like established. You do for like a whole region. So Baizhu here would be the best, I assume. Baizhu and probably. Wait, let me see if I can details. Okay. So if I were to be like a new player, decide like what to pull here, I would do Baizhu because I'm pretty sure he's a pretty solid all-around healer. How many of his stats actually heal? Okay, so it's this healing, pretty like already like the base healing for level 1. It's insane. Increases attacks nearby opponent. So yeah, it's like Dendro application. Then you have a shield, right? Surplus creating seamless shield that absorbs 200%. Okay, so it's like a Dendro shield. Shield will heal your own active character by just max HP. Dealing under the following circumstances. This character is under the protection of Seamless Shield. A new Seamless Shield is generated. Seamless Shield effects expire. Okay, so it's like you're pretty much immortal with Baizhu, honestly. Baizhu gains a different effect according to the current HP of your current active character. 50% gains a 20% heal bonus when their HP is equal to or more than 50%. Okay. Heal by gain their burden. Wait, forever 1000 XP that. Oh, so he actually empowers your Hyper Bloom and everything. This is like in terms of meta, I would say that Baizhu is like probably the strongest contender here. Shanhe, she's okay. She's kind of a like niche support. Keqing, she got really strong since Dendro came out. I mean, not super strong, but still pretty strong. Ganyu has always been strong. She's always been kind of like a damage bot. Personally, I don't really like her. I think she has her kit is really boring. Chi-Chi, probably like, no, actually, this is like super outdated. She was like the best healer in the game for a while, but it only heals pretty much. I think you can do like a burst build. Look, Child, probably one of my favorite DPS in the game. Can be done for like a lot of speedrunners actually like this character because he can output like a lot of damage if you play him right. Pretty good. Xiao. Everybody likes Xiao, but he's an okay DPS, not that crazy. You can't really do reactions per se. It's kind of like a for fun DPS. Obviously he's good, but not insane, I would say. Weapon, Primordial Jade Cutter, probably the best weapon here. Actually, no, probably Power Star and Primordial are the best weapons here. Summit Shaper. I barely see anybody ever run this. Increases shield strength by 20%, scoring hits, opponents increases attack by 4%. Max 5 attacks can only occur 5. Okay. This is like, I think this is like a very meh weapon. The Unforged, this, I literally like, I think there's, who uses this weapon? I think it's good on Diluc. I don't even know who this is good on, honestly. Because it like gives you like shield strength. Calamity, this is good on Shenhe. It's good on, I mean obviously it's her best in slot, but it's probably good on Xiao. I have this build on my main account that has like a Xiao that does with an energy recharge sands. Primordial Jade Cutter. Primordial Wind, the Primordial Winged Spear. The Primordial Spear. This one's okay-ish. I wouldn't say it's insane. It's actually not bad. It's actually what I wouldn't say it's bad for Arlecchino, honestly. This one is it's Baiju's weapon. No comment. Memory of Dust. I literally don't ever see anybody use this weapon, even though it looks so sick. I love the design here. Polar Star, really good all around weapon, I think. I think it's like very universal. A lot of characters can use it. Yeah. And Atmo's bow, probably one of the worst bows in the game, because it's only good on a couple of characters, I think. I mean, it's not even the best one for Ganyu, who's like, this has literally been designed for Ganyu. I have it on my main. It's so bad. I'm sorry. It's so bad. I mean, I guess it's like an attack stack stick. Hola, tu abuelo. I'm doing this stream in English. This is it's a really good way to actually farm. After the storm, crystal ore, and storm turns lair. This is really important quest. The sooner you do it, the better. Oh yeah. Dude, imagine like showing this to a player in 2020 when the game just released and everybody thinks Diluc is by far the best DPS in the game. And where everybody was like building Xiangling with Crescent Spike. Which I think it's like, I mean it's probably like the worst build in the game, but it's not the worst build in the game, but it's kind of shit. It's kind of funny because people actually used to look at physical builds as actually like viable. I think the only one who actually did something good, like the only character that can actually run like a physical build, is Eula. I don't know if they actually put a new Eula, if they have a new Eula in the game. Oh my god, what am I saying? If they pandered towards the physical comp enjoyers, because I know that, for instance, there was like a time where people used to run official physical DPS, which is not ideal. Kai is actually not a bad battery. Your reverse melt with your E. Actually doing a lot of damage. I want to stack as much gold as I want. This is really important. This Northlander polearm billet should use this in a smart way. I know you can get a bunch around the map. Also, like, you can get it from farming weekly bosses.
You can't run. Light it up. Rev the engine.
Oh shit, I'm gonna drown. No, please, please, please. Oh my god. Drowning in this game is so easy. I feel like it should be, you shouldn't just drown instantly when you run out of stamina. I feel like it should give you like a bit of a grace period. Grace period. So gay. I miss my girlfriend.
Rev the engines.
Pow!
That felt pretty good.
I ult way too much. I need a Favonius Lance as soon as I can. Damn, that would actually be huge if I could get a Favonius Lance. Rat tat tat.
Words of an adventure worth remembering.
I should be honestly like just tracking where all the stars are, all the Animalculus and Geoculus. Let's go. Give me some crystal chunks. I can already like craft one of these. Oh wait, it's not yet. I need metal. It's a motherfucking metal, brother. There's a limit to how many you can make of these every day. Iron Sting, this one is pretty good for some characters. Prototype Rancor. I know this is okay on Bennett because it has a lot of base attack. Prototype Iron Sting, this one is good because it gives you like EM. Gives you like also like damage percent bonus. Prototype Crescent, this one's pretty shit. Because you're never, I mean, unless you're playing Ganyu, it's okay on Ganyu. Compound Bow, god damn, this is so bad. I used to run this build with physical build. It was so terrible, holy shit. Then Prototype Archaic, this one's okay. Normal charge attacks have 50% chance to deal 240 attack damage to opponents with a small AoE. This one's okay, does decent amount of damage. White Blind, this one's for physical scaling characters like Noel or... what the fuck is his name? I don't remember. Prototype Amber, this is kind of shit. I mean, this is okay for like healers. It's actually not bad for healers. Mappa Mare. This one's pretty decent, I would say. if you actually get all the copies, you can get like up to, you can get like pretty decent damage. Prototype Star Glitter, this one's actually pretty good. Using after elemental skill increases normal and charge attack damage by 8% for 12 seconds. Smack 2 stats, 2 attacks. Actually, no, it's not that good. What's this good for? Maybe... I don't think it's good on anybody. And Crescent Spike, oh my god, this was so funny. This was so funny, I can't. This was hilarious. It's so funny how like the mental gymnastics on why you should build physical Xiangling. Like she was like such a misunderstood character when she released. Because she released before Zhongli, and she was the only polearm user, and polearm users, they seem to like attack really fast. So they were like, oh yeah, let's make her normal attack. Let's have her like do normal attacks and pretend that she's doing a lot of damage. I mean, don't get me wrong, comparatively, she was doing okay damage, but it was never like, would never be good enough.
Freeze.
You can't run.
Rise with the sun.
I don't even have to look. It just, all of them just die, just like that. They just perish behind me. Oh yeah. Die, die. Excellent. Flying around with this character is always going to be funny. And she becomes even better for like running around.
Punishment. You can't run.
Yeah, everything just dies on my screen. Die, die, die. Watch this. Ow. Did everything die? No way. That was so fucking satisfying. Holy shit. Damn. She's so sick, actually. I don't have any boat characters selected right now. Why is the quality so shit on the stream? I don't get it. I think I can go higher with the bitrate. I think I do even higher bitrate.
Exploration and trials.
This is really low quality, honestly.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Oh my god, I remember like this music. It gives me like weird vibes because like I remember I was like sleeping in the car while listening to lo-fi music. Helps me relax. Guide to bed. Should be farming these ASAP. Honestly, should be farming this. Alright, let's level you up, my friend Rosaria. Okay, I need level 25. Fuck. This is what happens when you're stupid like me. Don't read. It's very dark in my room. I should probably turn on the lights and everything. I'm missing out on the events, which sucks. Justice for Buck's sake. Is this an event? I did all the test runs. Reward preview. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is. I'm not gonna be able to get to this soon enough. Yeah, 19 days. Actually, maybe in 19 days I'll be able to complete this. Can I speedrun this story? Lynette. She's actually fun. Share not your treasures. Whatever has primos, I will do it first, always. Never do quests that don't give you any primos. It's a waste of time. Just go here. It's just that these do take a long time to complete. Light the bonfire. Fuck. Oh. These people think I'm done. I'm just gonna beat your ass. Honestly, I feel like Kaya's a bit useless here.
The wrong test subject.
Find a treasure's location. High speaking Kuchi slope. Kuchi slope. In the Kuchi slope. In the Kuchi slope. Oh my god. Let's go to the peak of the Kuchi slope. Let me see. Cheverus. Can I replace her as a healer? I need like an ER. I need energy recharge. That's a sad part. None of these have like energy recharge. I'm just gonna keep leveling up until I actually get enough for that. I feel like prototype Rancor is not bad for my Rosario. I can't even like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna build her yet because I can't even like level her. I'm only gonna level characters that I can actually like invest in this area, like Rosaria, Barbara, Fischl. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I suppose it's this spot right here. Over, no? Over there. It's that spot over there. Yeah, 100%. Fuck. Should I do this? Should I replace my... Oh yeah. Hook it. Hook it. Switch.
The threads of your fate lie in my hand.
Alright, let's enhance your bow, buddy. Can I ascend? We do Berserkers. Berserk. EM. I'm gonna give you some. ER is kind of useless on her. Attack with. Should I even do Berserkers like straight up? Just Berserkers? Cryo damage, damn. I should do one with gives me like ER or something like that. The Exile should be good. Fuck it, I'll just do Lucky Dog. Lucky Dog. A Lucky Dog. ER. Book it. And now here I should just do either attack or crit, right? I'll just attack, honestly. Oh yeah, I can just do... Yeah, this one is good. This way I don't freeze. Alright, let's just level up this to... Level 6 is fine. ER. Meh. Plus, okay, nice. 2x. That should be good for now. I just want her to generate particles, honestly. She's gonna be good reducing energy. I mean, my Rosaria could use the energy. Oh my god. Wait, can I just do this? Is this a puzzle? No way, right? Do I need to ult with Shangalang for this? Yeah, I need to ult. I need to... There's a rhythm here. There's like a... No, wait, this is like an actual more complicated puzzle. Here... No. 1, 2... No. Is it giving me any hints? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go for the chest. Oh, hi.
Burn it down.
Yay.
Rev the engines.
Let's go.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Easy. Oh, nice. Like, can I level? Can I ascend this now? This bow is always, like, worth it to ascend. Yeah, it should, honestly. The sooner I do it, the better. Oh, 35 is fine.
I create.
I created a universe. She makes me cringe so hard. Oh shit, wait. I was missed it. Oh, I would have been pissed off. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Let's dance.
I'm gonna heal slowly. This is the cool thing about Barbara, is you can just heal passively.
Try and stop me.
You don't really have to worry about anything. What a waste of an ult. Holy shit. Oh, this place gets nice and dark. I really like the... This look feels more like Withering Waves, this area.
Rise with the sun.
I think Fischl is not really a good... She doesn't really use the energy.
Light it up. You can't run.
By royal decree, wings of judgment. I'll protect us.
Burn it down. Light it up. The rewards of an adventure.
I essentially have like two off-field characters, like two off-field carries in this comp. A Diona would actually be goated here. Oh my god, if I had a Diona.
You can't run.
Kinda sad I didn't pull her with the... in the past banner. Because she like boosts your EM, she heals, she's a good battery. Yeah, it's so much value. Especially for my team. This is the... This space is like legendary for... I really like the lighting in this area. Holy shit. Can they just make this in like every single map? Let's go. Can I just do this already? There's still like a really long way to go until I am actually managed to get all the pillars. Ooh. Nine pillars.
Something to add to my collection.
9 pillars. If I actually pull Chevrus, that would be crazy, honestly. None of my fire units actually need this flower over here, unless I want to build my Shuntling, which is pretty unlikely because she's strong, but her damage is very. I will build her at some point in my account, but not now because she's not very like early game friendly. Just because like her ult has like an 80 cost, it's like an 80 cost burst, so like her damage is very inconsistent if you don't have energy. And I mean, if I got like a Favonius, that would be good, but I just have like a C0 Xiangling. It's unlikely I actually built her for now. Besides, I'm kind of tired of actually building Xiangling, because I did on my main account. And I used her a lot. She's probably like one of the best units in the game, but eh. Okay, enter the Druidive, search for a strange jade plate. But which area? This is the problem. Okay, I need to... According to Soraya, the strange jade plate in the ruins may hold more clues. It's not telling me where to go though. I think I was like supposed to be here. Fuck. Fuck me, dude.
Hello everyone, Johnny Hurricane here from GamersHeroes.com, and today we will be going over where to find all the jade plates in Genshin Impact for the Treasure Hunter quest. Interact with 4 more. The order doesn't really matter. One down here by the Luha Pool warp point, right here on the map. You will have to fight for this. Each one of them has someone protecting it, so clear the enemies and then grab the plate.
I just want to kill my party a little bit. There's no really point to have Visual out if I don't have my Chevreuse. My Chevrolet. Oh.
I think I killed enemy next to Gulia.
By royal decree. Judgment.
Hey, not a bad haul. Rev the engines.
Come on, wake up, little bro. Wake up, little bro.
Light it up.
No. Why is this guy like walking around holding nothing?
Rise with the sun.
Okay, we need the last one.
And there's going to be a Treasure Hunter and talk to and she will tell you that there's one more that has to be found. Last one is here at this big pool.
Stop me!
Oh, it's right here. Let's go. Enter the ruin and search for a strange jade. Maybe it's some sort of appeal approach. Special approach. Hey bud, do you have the answer? No.
On them, kill them, get all 4 of them. Basically, you have to go back to the treasure hunter and talk to her, and she will tell you that there's one more that has to be found. Last one is here at this big pool on the map. Interact with it, and there's going to be a big fight.
So it's like each one of these is actually the buttons. They highlight it pretty heavily on the map, so it's pretty easy to tell. There we go. So grab the Geoculus. Traveling around with this character is so simple. Like, just do this. Just go up the mountain. Just go over here. Literally, so fucking simple. So simple. Very simple. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna fight you. You do not want me to fight you. You want to stay away from me. I will hurt you really, really bad. Oh no, how scary. Big strong boys caring for me. I will kill you all.
Burn it down!
Shit. Hit him.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Light it up!
It's actually pretty crazy how, like, if you were to, like, just remove her ult, just literally just as a, like, off-field DPS, she already does so much damage. It's ridiculous. Activate the mechanism. Let's fucking go. God damn. The loot. So much loot.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Okay, let's see what I get from this. Please tell me to crit. Please tell me it's crit. Attack. Oh, I'll take that. 100%. Attack. Can I? Do I have an Pyro one here? Alright, Pyro. Attack, attack, attack. Geo. Attack with good stats. Attack. This one has attack as well. I'm gonna level this one just a little bit. Just for the lulz. Alright, I'll do crit. Okay. What the fuck? Level 8. Give me that. Oof. Okay. That's pretty fucking good. I will take that. Let's fucking go. There's so much exploration I need to do around. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I don't care about this part of the story. My bad. Ooh, 400 XP. That's pretty freaking good. Getting level 23. Still 11 and a half. What's there to do over here? She's so sick, really. World quests. I have so many world quests over here. I wish there was actually no way. I wish there was a way to skip dialogue. Wait, what the fuck? Alright. I was just given one of these for free. That was one of the good things about Star Rail. I mean, Wuthering Waves. The fact that you can like skip story. I didn't want to make Salma play Wuthering Waves, so Wuthering Waves. Hello, Garcia. Lutong. That chair is really big.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Oh, I forgot I have Barbara now. I could just cook good dishes. Nice. Jaded Parcels. This one is really good food to cook. Submit. Lutong. Yay, primos. Emo gems. So many new things. Very nice to see. I could actually buy what she needs. Oh, wait. Oh, they actually do, like, they gauge your weapon and stuff. Rain Slasher, of course. Wait, that's normal usage rate. Why do people use prototypes more than Rain Slasher? I mean, I guess it's because people actually get it for free. Yeah, that's obvious. That's interesting. They give you like a little guide. I need to farm Noblesse. Most likely. I'm not farming, just I'll get it like passively, but Noblesse is gonna be really strong. Set. I'm such a fucking nerd. Oh, I was recording at the same time. It's pretty crazy. I wonder how much space I have left somewhere. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Level 2. It's really nice.
Have you ever in your entire life seen anything so beautiful?
The
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
We're back. What if I just do this? Be right back.
So, though that's even minding my...
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight hero.
It looks really funny with a beard.
You weren't even listening anyway. It is said that he... But to be honest...
I'm sorry, I have to like skip all this shit.
Been a handful of sightings. Nevertheless, if you want to know more...
Dark Knight, but just wonder who...
The Dark Knight Hero Alibi. Gonna try and restart the stream.